Hey, Cmax here. Going to do a quick video basically about RCBS, the company that makes reloading supplies. I've actually done a review on the universal handheld priming tool. I'll put a link to the review for the handheld priming system here, wherever it is, here. But just want to kind of pass along the experience. And, when I first checked into buying this, I thought, man, that sure is expensive. It was probably $60 to $70 for it. Looking back, and one reason I wanted to make this video, it's worth every penny. I have used this to load tens of thousands of primers easily. And just to let you know what was going on, I was loading a bunch of primers, and there's several different ways, to seat your primers into cases. You can do it, through a press or, other methods. I like the handheld. I like the idea of the handheld because I could feel it and control it, and it made sense to me the way I wanted to do it. I also chose to get the universal one as opposed to the regular one because then I don't have to change out shell holders. This one automatically takes it. But RCBS is one of my favorite companies because their customer service is uber fantastic. I was loading a bunch of the 9mm cases, and I noticed primers were starting to flip. They'd flip up on the side. I'd feel it. It was hard. It was hard to compress in there. So I started looking, and apparently, what happens over time is this guide here gets worn in a funny way, and it flips the primers. So this is how easy it literally was. I jumped on the internet, rcbs.com, customer contact, filled it out and said, hey, I've got the universal hand priming tool and my primers are starting to flip. What do I do? Boom. Right away back, your parts are in the mail, no charge to you. So a couple of days later, I did receive this from RCBS, and it's a new insert. If you are reluctant to buy RCBS products for any reason, and I have a ton of these stories, I actually lost, some lock rings to the dies. It was totally my fault, and I wanted to buy some replacements. Boom, they sent them to me, no charge. Years and years and years ago, when I first bought the Pacific set, I had bought a 9mm reloading die set, and I had bought a 223. Well, not really knowing what we were doing, myself and actually it was Krusty Clown and I, we shoved a 223 case up into a die with no lube. And it seized like it will do, as most of y'all know. That's the whole reason you put the lube in there. Well, I found the die set years later, and I was looking through it, and I was trying to figure out a way I would possibly try to salvage the sizing die. And I noticed in there it says, if you get one stuck, send it to us, and we'll get it out for you. I was like, well, cool. So I mailed it off to them. Boom, about 7 days later, I get a brand new die back from a shell that I had negligently ruined 30 plus years ago. So that's just the level of customer service that you do get from RCBS. So if you've ever been reluctant because of any kind of reason not to buy RCBS stuff, please know that they stand behind it. When they say it's got a lifetime warranty, they're not kidding. Anyway, just a quick attaboy. We always complain we have crappy service, crappy companies. So when we have good ones, I like to get it out there for people so they know what they're dealing with. That's one real blessing with the reloading in the firearms industry. Most of the companies are really good. And the ones that aren't, I won't touch with a 10-foot pole. So in fact, I did a contest. It was like, give me your best experience so people could kind of get a feel for this company's good, this one didn't. And there's a lot of good ones. Dillon's a good one. Hornady's been exactly the same way as RCBS. But when we get service like we deserve and they act like they should and what we expect, we need to pass that along so people know. I think it goes hand in hand. When they do the right thing, then I feel compelled to do the right thing and let you know about it. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Please like and subscribe. You know the rules. Always keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready to fire. Always know where your muzzle's pointed. Every gun is always loaded. Thanks a lot, and y'all have a great day.